Hello everyone, my name is Phúc. I'm 8 years old. I live in the city and study at local primary school. Nice to meet you. Today we are going to read our book, Chapter 2, The History of Clothes. People started wearing clothes about 100,000 years ago. The clothes were made of animal skins. People also used to weave grass together to make rough fabric. Clothes are probably the same for men and women. Making fabrics. About 8,000 years ago, people learned to weave threads together to make pieces of fabric. They used threads of wool, cotton, or linen. They sewed the pieces of fabric together to make simple tunics. These early clothes were like our t-shirts today, but they were longer. Later, people used looms for weaving. This linen tunic from ancient Egypt is now a museum. It's about 1,500 years old. We don't have many clothes as old as this tunic. Fabric doesn't usually last long, so people throw old clothes away. If we want to know about clothes in the past, we can look at old paintings. The spinning wheel was invented about 2,500 years ago in India. With spinning wheels, people could make thread more quickly, so making fabric was easier. Fabrics became more comfortable. If you were rich, you could buy lots of different clothes. This picture was printed in 1434. It's from Belgium in Europe, and it shows a rich man and woman. The man is wearing a long tunic. At this time, men in Europe and in Asia wore tunics. The woman is holding the front of a dress. There's beautiful decoration on her dress, but the shape is simple. It's like a tunic, but it's longer than the man's tunic. Discover! People carry their money in small purses tied around their waist. They catch these in their tunics to reach their purses. Later, these things became pockets. The first pants or trousers were very simple. They were made of two pieces of fabric sewn together, a front piece and a back piece. They were worn under a tunic. This photo is from about 1870, and it shows a woman from Pakistan wearing a salwar kameez, which means pants tunic. In America and Europe at that time, women wore long dresses or skirts. Modern clothes. The first clothes were made of a few pieces of fabric. Then people got better at sewing and clothes became more complicated. There were different pieces of fabric for the front and the back of a coat, for the sleeves, and for the collar. In a modern jacket, there are such as 60 different pieces of fabric. As all modern clothes are as complicated as jackets, you can make a t-shirt or sweatshirt for only 4 pieces of fabric. Look carefully at some of your clothes. How many pieces of fabric are there? A men's jacket, sleeve, buttonhole, pockets, button, collar. Goodbye.